I'm actually going to give you not just the easiest way, but I'm going to give you 2 ways to double your prospecting numbers. And it doesn't involve you locating twice the number of people. Both methods are going to help you with talking to more people. We're going to talk about the easiest way to double your prospecting numbers, and I'm going to give you some scripts to help you with. Now, first of all, we got to be real with each other, all right? I know your level of real motivation with one question. One question. I know your real motivation. I know you'll tell me how much you want it. I know you'll tell me like, I'm really hungry and I want to make it happen. I know with one question how true it is. How many people last week did you ask if they were open to your product, service, or opportunity? That's the question. Not how much time did you spend on Canva, not how many books did you read, not how many glamour shots you got, not how many selfies you took, not how many friend requests you sent, not how many fill in any other blank. One question. How many people last week did you ask if they were open to your product, service, or opportunity? Now, they could be leads, they could be warm market, cold market. I don't care, but I know how hungry you actually are by that one uncomfortable question. How many people last week did you ask if they were open to your product, service, or opportunity? Here's what I know. Before I was ever a coach or a trainer, I was the number one income earner of a direct sales company, a network marketing company. And I would consistently recruit, on an average month, 20 to 25 people. And that was at a buy-in of between $500 and $1,000. Some people came at 500. Most of the people I talked to came in at 1,000. Now, some of you have higher ticket offers. Some of you have much lower ticket offers, right? But 20 to 25 a month in, month out for 4 years straight. That's I think pretty good. I think that's above average. I wasn't always the top recruiter. The top recruiter was always in my team, right? And that kind of varied. A lot of super recruiters, they go in and out of consistency. I don't. I am a consistent freak of nature, and I teach how to be more consistent and why that is. But first, if we're going to talk about prospecting, we got to ask that question. How many people last week did you ask if they were open to your product, service, or opportunity? So I just want to throw that out there just so you know kind of the litmus test. You don't need to work harder to prospect more. I'm going to give you a very simple shift. I'm going to give you 2 ways to double those prospecting numbers that should not be that hard, okay? It's not you got to find twice the number of people, all right? Keep doing whatever it is you're doing if you are reaching out to people. If you're prospecting people, whatever that way is, keep doing it. If you ever want to improve your conversion, then, you may want to consider having a coach or mentor look at your scripts. I do that all the time for my students and help them out. So 2 new methods. Number 1, follow-ups. You're thinking that, oh man, I've dropped the ball in so many follow-ups. There's people that I just never followed up with, and it's been a long time. Like, what do I do? Here's the script. Hey, I just want to apologize. I haven't followed up with you. I've been very busy. How are you? Simple. You're not trying to close them. You're trying to make a non-respondent respondent. That's what you're trying to do. Now, if they respond, then you can move in. Then you can move to the next step. Hey, by the way, did you ever watch that video? Hey, by the way, are you still looking for a way to make extra money? You don't want to send a non-respondent that further down the line closing script. You want to first make them a respondent, and you're taking the onus on you. Even if they ghosted you, you're saying, hey, I just want to apologize. I haven't had a chance to follow up with you. I've been very busy. How are you? Now, this is you extending grace. And what you're actually trying to do is you're not trying to close them. If someone's been a non-respondent or you drop the ball and you haven't talked to them in a long time, you're not going to close them in this message. The point isn't to close them. The point is to take a non-respondent and make them a respondent. I mean, if you've been in this game for any length of time, you can do this with quite a few people today, right? And I would cross platforms, right? You could, who on Instagram can I follow up with? Who on LinkedIn can I follow up with? Who on Facebook can I follow up with? You should constantly be injecting that little I've been busy, because it shows that maybe they're not the prize. See, most prospects that ghost you, they think that you're chasing them. And based on what you say, it usually looks very apparent that you're chasing them. You're not chasing them. They're not the prize. You're the prize. Most people out there have problems, no solutions. You have a solution. It's not treating them like the prize. You're not chasing them, bugging them, or begging them. You have a solution. They do not. Remember that. Remember that. Now, it doesn't mean to treat them less than, but don't Don't be at their beck and call. Don't make them the prize and you the, so eager. Second way, take people on the journey. Take people on the journey. So whatever it is that you're doing, take people on the journey. Now, what I've found is a lot of people, they see their social media content and what they do as two different businesses, two completely different things. Like, I do this stuff and then oh yeah, I got to post something on social media. I forgot. What am I going to post, right? Take people on your journey. Today, I reached out to 20 people. I followed up with 20 people in my follow-ups. And here were some of the responses. Create social media content that takes people on the journey. And I did this with you, right? I just told you that, this week I'm headed out to Boise, Idaho, making that trip. Going to go hang out with my friend, Russell Brunson, for his self-persuasion secrets event. And I even invited you, but I'm constantly updating. Friday night was daddy-daughter date. Doesn't have anything to do with business, but it's got a lot to do with freedom. A lot of you would like to have more daddy-daughter dates. A lot of you would like to have more father-son moments, right? So I share that stuff because if I only share make money, then you end up thinking like I used to think when I was younger, and that my sole purpose as a father was to be provider. I take people on the journey. I share with them, where am I speaking? What am I doing with the family? What are we doing with the kiddos? What are we up to? Because I'm trying to paint a vision for you of the life that maybe will inspire you to live whatever your life is. Maybe it's not like mine. Maybe you want totally different. Maybe you love wintry wonderland. We like, tropicals. That's your call. And so you start to get better at following up. You could not just double your prospecting numbers. You could probably 10 times it. If you've been using any kind of journal or system, thing like that, just go back and follow up with all the people you didn't and use that script I mentioned earlier. Feel free to rewatch this if you need to catch it again, but that's how you easily double your prospecting numbers. There are people out there that need to connect with you and need you to keep going because your story is the one that will actually inspire them. And so I appreciate you very much. God bless you and your family, and I'll talk to you soon.